In this lesson, let's create a simple rendering using the Rhino file we created. I'm going to go to the project folder and I'm going to drop in our final Rhino model and click import. Okay, you should have this by now. Let's figure out a good angle to get it sort of in place. It looks good. Let's toggle on the library window. And let's start dropping in some materials. For the body, I'm going to go with plastic. I know it has some matte colors. I'm going to go with a hard, rough plastic gray. Let's see what happens. We'll apply the same thing on these rotors as well. We can now switch to the project folder, toggle to material, and let's go ahead and drop them in using the same material to the ones we know are going to be roughly the same color. I'll apply to the ammo here. It's the arms. And let's do it to the rims. There we go. For the radar, let's toggle back to the library. I'm going to go to the glass layer. Let's bring in the glass dents, and just put it over the cockpit. Put it over the radar. And these side lights or radar will do the same thing. Under metal, let's try anodized. I'm going to pick something like anodized rough and put it over the ammo. This we could put it over the edge of the cockpit window. For the rotors, let's keep it with the matte gray. Now we could add some color to the body. Let's see what happens. Switch over to the colors tab here. Let's look at Pantone color libraries and let's see what color works. If we drag it over here, you'll notice it starts to update. We'll give it a little bit of color. It's a little too green. It's actually not bad. Let's go back here and apply to the ammo. Notice that the window is also selected, so you can right click on the window and unlink material. We can go back to the glass and apply the black dents again. There we go. For the red part here, we can go to aluminum, look for something polished, put it right over there. For the tire, let's go down to soft touch. I'm going to go with black. Let's unlink the rotors and let's go with this soft touch. That's a little too bright, so let's go to plastic. Find something rough. There we go. And for this guy in the back here, we'll go with metal. Let's try spun. There we go. Let's go to the Environments tab. Let's drag in this warehouse. Let's turn off the project and library so we can see what it looks like. Not bad. We could play with the angle of the map in a second. So, okay. Turn on the project library. Go to environment. Let's rotate the height a bit so it looks like it's actually sitting in the warehouse. Let's play with the size. Brightness, let's change it to 1.3. Under camera, let's turn on the depth of field. Click the target and select somewhere you want it to be focused on. I'm going to pick somewhere near the cockpit. Then we can change the f-stop to something like 0.3, just so the rear starts to blur out. We can go to 0.1. We could change the rotation of the environment. Center it a bit in the garage. Let's go ahead and close this window. When you got something ready, we can go to the Render tab. Make sure you know where it's going to be saved. Desktop is usually a safe spot. You can change it by clicking this icon here. Resolution, let's keep it simple. We'll go with 1028 by 624. DPI, 150 should be enough. I'm going to hit the render key and pause the video, and when we come back we should have our finished image. Alright, here's the final rendering. If you want, we can actually bring this into Photoshop, add some better detail like camo filters or adding some smoke and compositing it to something else. I really want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you guys have a pretty good understanding of T-Splines at this point. And please stay tuned for future videos from Digital Tutors. Thank you.